want to share some thoughts with you about the continued thoughts about the 5 love languages. This book and concept was originally given to us by Gary Chapman. I want to credit him. But the 5 love languages really are again, touch, words of affirmation, acts of service, gifts, and quality time. And again, these are ways that, that people express love and ways that people understand love. And God seems to put in each person a primary love language. In my case, touch. Touch says, I love you to me. But somebody else, it's words of affirmation. If you say, wow, I really appreciate how you helped me. You look great today. I really like you. That says love to that person. Somebody else, it's acts of service. I help you with the dishes. That says I love you. Someone else, a gift. You thought of me. You were thinking of me when we were apart and you brought me a gift. That says I love you. Or just quality time, sitting with someone on a couch and talking, playing a game, watching TV. Quality time says I love you to many people. And apparently God has a sense of humor because he likes to put people together who have different love languages. And why does he do that? And I'm absolutely convinced that the reason God does that, and he does that, is so that it helps us grow. It challenges us to grow and to stretch, because the way I say I love you might not be the way you hear I love you. And when God puts 2 people together and they start to have that communication breakdown, what we have to do is understand, wow, you're different from me, and that's okay. It's not about right or wrong. It's about you just have a different love language. God made you a little different. He programmed you a little different. And so if your love language is words of affirmation, but mine is touch, then I have to learn how to recognize what you need. And I have to stretch, and I have to grow, and I have to challenge myself and step out of my box and say, I'm going to learn to speak your language. I'm going to learn to express my thoughts to you, how important you are to me, how valuable you are to me, even if it costs me something. But that's when we grow and we become more like Jesus. We become more like Christ as we are challenged to do that. And when somebody else expresses love to me in a way that may not be my primary love language, if I recognize that act of love and really appreciate that and recognize it for what it is, it's the same way. And so God has this amazing sense of humor, but the end result of it is that we grow, because love, true love, is never expressed correctly or fully, at least, without some degree of sacrifice. And so if God put 2 people together that their both love language is just touch, they just touch and hug and kiss and love each other all day long, that would be so easy. If God put 2 people together whose love language is words of affirmation, they could spend all day long telling each other, you're beautiful, you're handsome, I appreciate you, thank you for doing that. But God doesn't do that. He tends to put people together where we need to grow. And in the process of growing, there's self-sacrifice, there's giving of ourselves, there's compromise, there's understanding someone else and surrendering our ideas to a certain degree and being willing to do that to show love for someone that we care about. And when we do that, we grow in such an amazing way. So I want to challenge you to recognize if God has done that in your life, and he probably has. Learn to speak somebody else's love language, especially the person or the people around you that really matter to you. Learn to speak their love language. Challenge yourself to discover that and express that to them. And share with them at the same time what says love to you, because they may need to know that too.